Hello guys, greetings from Solo Games. I have tried to make this video like 3 times, counting this one, but I don't know what is happening with the program that I use to record the screen. I don't know what's happening with it, but I will try again and I will try to do it faster, as fast as I can. So guys, I'm glad to be here recording a new video for you, and today I will show you which team you need to create in order to farm R3 and R4. R3 and R4, you can take exactly the same team, with of course better runes of defense, with more defense and more HP of each monsters. And I want you to to say that after the paladin comes out, I will be like summoning, making a mass summoning. That's why I'm like saving those crystals in order to buy some packs and making a mass summoning. My clan, my guild will be doing that as well, so stay tuned and I will like create a video doing that. So this is my guild as well. Time to fly, and Cbrox is the leader. So if you need a new clan, if you need a new guild, this I really recommend this guild. This is a farm guild, so I recommend you if you are new, a mid gamer. I really recommend you this guild. By the way, if you need any R4 partner, R5 partner, you could add me to. I could be your friends in game, and we could do some raids anytime you want. So I will create the party and I will show you 2 of my teams that I usually use on R4 in order to to farm there. So let me first make the team, and then I will explain you why I am using those monsters. Colleen, and the last one, yes. The water, Kung Fu Girl. So, and the center, the team that I have in the center. Oh my God! What just happened? Wow. Sorry guys, I just clicked something that I didn't have to click. Okay, again, I will do it as fast as possible. Okay, this one, and this one. I believe that's it. That's it. So guys, the teams that I have in the center is going to be this is like my main team. You will always, when you are raiding, you will always need a monster that will like reduce the damage taken from the raid. This monster and Diaz are made for that. As you can see, this monster decreases the damage that all other allies receive by 20%. This effect won't add up to other damage reduction effects, so this will assure you that the other monster will be safe. Well, kind of safe, because sometimes the monster lands on Darion and Diaz, the silence, and then you your team could die, might die. So this is not always like so, so secure. Sometimes you will die, but it's okay, it doesn't matter, you could die. So Darion is really popular because this one decreased after the last patch. This one decreased like 20% of the damage, reduced of the damage, taken by the other allies. The only problem with Darion is that the base stats are not, like super cool. The defense is like 549. So the second skill is pretty cool because, as you can read, attack an enemy with sword 2 times. Each attack has a 50% chance to decreases the target's attack power for 2 turns. And the first one swings a giant sword to deal damage and decreases the target's defense for 2 turns with a 40% chance. Both of them are cool. However, this one, people use this one more because of his passive, because in this case he has like a 15% of damage reduction, but however he has decreases the chances of receiving a critical hit by 50%. That is indeed make him better than Darion. And this leader skill is also really cool because increases the resistance of ally monsters by 30%. In that way you could like have like 70% of resistance, and with that one, with this skill leader, you will have like 100%. Some debuffs will land, but not that, not that commonly. So usually I put them in front line. I add another monster in front line that are usually tankies. The only like purpose of this monster is, to take damage and make, some, for example, this fire monkey king takes a lot of damage. He can heal himself with these vampire runes, and he can hit really hard. Indeed, he get his attack increase depending how many times the bosses hit him. You see, gains immunity against inability effects, and your attack power increases by 20% whenever you are attacked, accumulated up to 10 times. And that one is a really good one. Gains immunity against inability like stuns, sleep, and things like that. So that's kind of cool. And the other tanky monster that I have is that one, Jameer. Jameer is only cool because of this skill that decreases the attack damage of the monster, and this one that resets the attack. This one resets the cooldown, put the cooldown on 0 again to all monsters, and you can reuse the skill of all the monsters. You will need cleansers as well. You could use Lisa, you could use Delphoid. There are plenty of more cleansers like farmable. You could use Konomiya. You could, if you have Rakuni, you could use him as well. If you have like Bella Jewel, you could use him too. There is a lot of monsters that you could use for cleans. I have, in this case, I have Lisa, and on the other hand I have Delphoid. So as a healer, I have Chasun, that is a really good healer, and I have this one, Colleen. Colleen doesn't provide that much heal as Chasun, but at least Colleen has this debuff that decrease the enemy's attack power for 2 turns, and this one that prevents them from recovering their HP for 2 turns. Those are pretty useful. I will start the battle, and I will keep talking while we are in the battle. So guys, after that, the only thing that you are missing are, like knockers. You could use only 1 knocker if you can't use like 2 like me. If you can use 2, you could like remove 1 and put like Veladion or any monster that will heal you, because sometimes it's kind of hard. However, my team isn't like super reliable because of exactly that, because I only have 1 main healer, that is Colleen in this side. On this side I only have Colleen. On this side they don't really die that much, because Chasun usually heals a lot, so they don't usually die, but they can die. All of them can die. So I have 2 nukers. I have Brandia, that is a really cool nuker since the last patch, because now she can deal even more damage if the monsters, if the targets that have immunity against sleep, the targets that have immunity against sleep will be inflicted with 50% more damage. If you can read the wall skill, is hits really hard sometimes. This one is really useful as well, because it will decrease their attack power and will land a glancing hit, and this one will decrease the defense of the monsters. So you already know the water Shaolin, the water Kung Fu girl. It's really nice. I have her on vampire and focus. She's someone died. Okay, I'm dying, but it's okay. They will win anyway, because if this one dies, this one will take the damage. So I have Colleen. Sorry, I have Shaolin in vampire and focus. I have some accuracy in order to because I need her to land this buff. The buff that is pretty useful. And on the other hand, I have the Hua, that is really like popular, and the Wind Homunculus, that is getting more and more popular on R4 and R5. I will show you why exactly. Yeah, sometimes my teams die, but it doesn't matter. If you at least like win the battle, it will be okay. So as I was telling you, I have this one that is getting really popular. Why exactly? Because of his first skill. His this one said attacks the enemy target 3 times to disturb the HP recovery for 2 turns with a 50% chance each. This is really cool, and this is the first skill. So this one is really good for raids, because the raid is always like, you know, getting HP, increasing their HP, you know, healing himself, and it's kind of hard to kill if he's healing and healing himself. So, and the second one is that attacks the enemy target to decreases the attack speed and leave a branding effect for 2 turns. This branding effect is really useful here because it will receive even more damage. So I don't recommend, if you are going to use him for R5, R4, I don't recommend you to use violent, because the more your monsters hit, the more times your monster proc, the harder will hit the raid, the more damage he will, you know, make on you. So this one is on violent as well, but the problem with that is that I don't have any good swift runes, so I decided to use her after I get the good swift runes, you know. Okay, the wind homunculus, you could use him with rage and whatever you want. You could use rage and revenge if you want. On this case, you could use like Brandia with Swift or Rage as well, and this one you could use her on Vampire or Swift or Rage as well, and they will be good. You know, they sometimes die, but it doesn't matter because they always like win. They hardly ever they fail on R4, but they usually fails a lot on R5, and that's because most of them have violent. This one have violent and this one have violent. The only monster that needs to have violence are the healer and the cleansers. That's all. In this case, this dragon has violence, but it's because I want him to proc as much as possible in order to get this skill, to reduce the cooldown of this skill, because if he used that skill, my Shaolin and my Brandia will use more the water dragon attack and the no mercy touch of mercy. So guys, this is my kind of a tutorial of R4 and R3. I don't recommend you this team for R. Okay, well, you could use it for R5, but you need more stats, like really good stats, in order to, you know, to kill the monster, to kill the raid, because that raid is kind of hard to kill. Okay guys, if you have any questions or anything, you could, you know, send me a PM. You know my username in game. If you want, you could add me as your friend, and we could like R4. If you have a good R4 team, we could like make a party and farm, you know. And if you have any question, I will be making a kick sooner or later, and I will share it with you in order, you know, to chat by there. I will be in touch and I will be helping you as much as I can. I have like more than 2 years, as I told you. And again, I apologize because I know that my English isn't like super cool, my proficiency of the language isn't like super cool. So I understand that, and I know that you could have some problem or understanding me, but I'm so sorry about that. So guys, have fun. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, now you know where you can find me. So see you guys. Peace out.